What's up, man? What's up? How you doing? I'm doing great. How about you?
I am doing amazing. Nothing better than a Monday night with Xavier Woods on a podcast. Am I right?
I know, yeah, it sounds great.
This is awesome. I'm a huge NFL fan, and I'm a huge fan of your game as well. So I just wanted to
hmm
thank you so much for doing this and so for being so nice.
Oh no, man! Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me, man.
Of course, anytime, by the way. And I also wanted to give a huge shout out to Lindsay for putting up with me and just helping me get you on the show. She has legit just been the best. She's been so good. Isn't she amazing?
Yeah, she is. She is. She helps me out a lot, man. She probably because I respond kind of slow, so she's always on me.
That's pretty funny. Anyway, so where are you hanging out these days?
In Atlanta. Me and my wife and my kids. We live in Atlanta. Uh, outside, me in the off season. So up until about I want to say about the beginning of April when we had to go back for OTAs. Then I go back to Charlotte, but just in the off season, I go back to Atlanta.
You're in Atlanta, all right. Are you a Braves fan at all? Are you a baseball fan?
Uh, Not really. I don't really watch baseball like that. I'm not a big baseball fan, but I definitely want to go to a Braves game. I've just been a little busy, but I definitely want to hit a Braves game, catch a Braves game. I never been to a baseball game before, so I think that'd be pretty cool. I'm gonna go check out the new stadium that they had. Well, I guess it's kind of newer. Uh, but yeah, I want to go check out a Braves game.
The Braves are like the perfect team to do it. They're amazing right now. They're gonna be so
Are
good
they?
here.
Are
Yeah,
they?
yeah, they have some of the
Has
best players.
baseball season started?
No, it's starting very soon. I think the,
Oh, okay.
the opening day is like this Wednesday.
Oh man, I know. I don't watch ESPN nothing like that, so I don't really unless I don't watch ESPN, so I don't know what's going on. I catch a basketball game or something like that, but so yeah, I don't know what's going on. So
You,
it starts Wednesday.
I think so. Yeah, I think there's a Korea game this Wednesday.
Oh, okay, we might have to catch opening weekend. That's the thing, huh? Opening weekend, opening week,
Yeah, opening day. Hell yeah.
opening day. My bad.
Yeah. By the way, I wanted to ask you, you've played in one of those like the London games or something like that, like Germany, like the
No,
I don't
I haven't.
you
I
haven't
haven't.
yet?
This will be my first time.
Wow. You excited to do that?
I got mixed feelings about it. I've heard the good and I've heard the bad. I've heard the good as just being overseas, is being able to tour somewhere else, but then like the bad of you've been away from home for a week and it's
Right.
kind of different. So I heard the good, I heard the bad. So, but I've never been. Uh, I can't wait to go and just get my own perspective and see how it is.
Right. That sounds awesome. Anyway, so I'm not sure people realize this, but about your Panthers defense, man, you guys were one of the best in the entire NFL. You guys were ranked fourth in yards allowed, behind only the Browns, the Chiefs, and the Jets. And all of those teams have amazing defenses. And to sprinkle it on top, your offense wasn't so amazing. They were ranked dead last. So that just makes it so much harder on you guys as a defense to be out there even more. Just how is that defense able to stay so locked in?
I think to be honest, we just knew what the situation was, and it was just like, hey, if we gotta give ourselves a chance. We not even, on our game, then we have no chance. So we knew what the situation was. We knew, hey, you may not have the best offense. Our offense not clicking this season. So just to give ourselves a chance, we have to play some good football, some good ball. But I also contribute, hats off to the coaches because the coaches did a great job. Coach E, the way he calls games, he does a great job, and just the way they teach all of the coaches, the way they teach the defensive scheme is great as well. But yeah, we all understood, what the situation was. Offense may not score a lot of points the last season. So just to give ourselves a chance, man, we gotta be on our P's and Q's the best way possible.
Yeah, and man, you had an amazing year as well. You were ranked in 81 PFF rating, which is just elite. I actually think you should have made the Pro Bowl. Just what is it about your game that just makes you so good?
This past season, I want to say I was comfortable in the defense. I mean, this is probably one of the most detailed defenses I've ever been in from uh, just everything from top to bottom, just detailed and just it allowed me to make plays. Like I said, Coach E, he does a great job. The type of scheme, it's really big on the safeties. This scheme, some schemes are, but this scheme is really big and it's a focal point on the safeties. That's why you see, a lot of safeties that runs the scheme are pretty good, like Justin Simmons. Um, so Justin's pretty good. Coach, he was with the Broncos before, and Justin and Kareem were pretty good in this scheme as well. So there's definitely a focal point on the safeties in this scheme and kind of running things, kind of sort of. So it just allowed me to, play free with what they taught and just make plays.
You guys obviously just lost another like big part of your defense in Brian Burns. He is
Yeah, man.
spectacular. And like obviously, of course, you for sure want to play with him and everything, but he got a bag. 5 year, 141 million. That is a lot. Like, are you happy for him?
Yeah, he deserved every bit, every dollar. Every dollar. Not just him, but Frankie as well. Frankie Louisville, he deserved every dollar. Uh, I'm sad to see D-Jack go as well. And uh, Jeremy Chin as well. He deserved it as well. I think he got a 1 year deal so that he can go and ball out and hopefully get a bigger deal. I feel like Dan's gonna showcase him. Just better than our scheme kind of didn't fit him. But I think Dan's his scheme kind of fits Chin more. Lets Chin play in boxing more, and then seeing Vaughn go as well. I always wanted to play with Vaughn. Just watching Vaughn from afar and just watching him go was, kind of sad as well. But all the guys that got paid, they definitely deserve it, and I'm definitely happy for those guys. Hate to see them go, but I never hate on guys going to get their money.
100%. They all deserved it, every single one of them.
Yep.
Anyway, I want to get back a little bit more on topic about your Panthers team again. I do want to give like the offense a little bit of leeway. It was Bryce Young's like rookie season. He was a number
Mm-hmm.
one overall pick. It usually takes some time for quarterback to get comfortable. Didn't have so many weapons this year, but now with the addition of Deontay Johnson, are you excited to see this offense?
I am, man. I'm very excited to see just Bryce in year two. I know the capabilities that Bryce has. He just wasn't able to showcase it fully. Um, offense. I'm not in the offensive meeting room, so I don't know what was going on. But I know that Bryce has tremendous talent. He wouldn't have been the first pick of the draft. And then I think along the way, just from the outside, people just see what CJ Stroud did, which was phenomenal, but that's not common. That's not a common thing for a rookie quarterback to come in and make the playoffs and have those numbers that CJ Stroud did. But hats off to him. But I definitely think Bryce can have one of those type of years. And I think how Dan, the GM, the pieces he's bringing in, and then coach as well, Coach Canales as well. Just his track record and what he's able to do. I think those two things together. I think Bryce should do a great job. We got two guards, so some protection came.
I'm
So
sure
my boy can stay upright and not on his tail.
I'm sure Bryce is thrilled with that.
Yeah, me too, man. I'm tired of seeing my boy on his tail, man. So hopefully he can get some protection back there.
Yeah. It means a lot for a quarterback for sure. Anyway, so you started your career with the Dallas Cowboys, and it was the year after Dak and Zeke got there, and you got
hmm
to watch the team grow into what they are now.
hmm
It must have been a dream for you to be able to play and get drafted by America's team. What was it like playing for the Cowboys?
It's unlike any playing for any other team. Like I've been on what this is my third team. Playing for Dallas is unlike any other in a positive way and a negative way. When you're winning, that's probably the best team to ever be on. When you're winning, it's like playing. It's like you're on a high. Then when you're losing, it's probably the worst team to ever play on. Like sometimes when you lose, like with Carolina, we lost them. lost a lot of games. But all in all, we was just having fun, man. We may be losing, we kind of things didn't go our way, but outside of that, man, just day to day, doing the day to day, Monday through Saturday, we was just having fun. And Dallas, when you're losing, Monday through Saturday still is not fun at all. And then the media make it even worse. It's kind
Right.
of hard to afford it.
That must be really tough to lose as a Cowboy. But then you got the next week to make up for it. So, it gives you extra motivation. No?
Yeah, and the fans are definitely waiting to see what you do the next week after you lose. The fan base, Dallas probably has the craziest fan base overall.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, you actually you played with a lot of great players like over your career. And I'm sure
Hmm.
you developed some really close relationships, but which teammates have you specifically learned the most from?
I would say, let me see, Harrison Smith when I played in Minnesota. Um, yeah. So as far as the most, Harrison Smith, Jeff Heath as well when I played with Jeff, and then just I want to also Pappy. Just he taught me how to be a vet, and then just playing with my brothers as well, and Dallas and Jordan Tito. That was great. That was a great experience, man. We got to come in together and play all 4 years together. That's not common either. To have three DBs drafted in the same draft class and all play together for the 4 years without one of them being traded or something happening. So yeah, I would say those guys.
Yeah, those guys for sure. You're close with all those guys still?
Yeah, me, a lot of us talk, not maybe not day to day, but if something happens or, something funny happens, we'll text each other.
So have you been talking about like what's been going on in the off season lately? Because there's been some crazy stuff going on. Kirk Cousins signed in your division. Steelers got Russell Wilson and Justin Fields. Keenan Allen
Yeah.
left the Chargers, man. Derrick Henry came to Baltimore. Like have you guys been talking about this and like what has surprised you the most?
So let me see, surprise. I got some, I mean, one of my best friends is Cam Robinson. He plays for the Jaguars. This is my close friends. We talk a little bit, but not really. We don't really talk ball. Um, but I will say one of the craziest is the craziest probably Kirk. Well, one of them is Kirk. I never thought Kirk would leave Minnesota. You rarely do you get quarterbacks um to voluntarily leave their situation. Russ left, but Russ um got released, so that's different. Kirk chose to go elsewhere, so that was a little weird. The one I didn't want to happen was I would say, yeah, the one I didn't want to happen. If that's a thing, was Derrick Henry to
Why not?
Baltimore. They already got too much. They don't need Derrick Henry. They need Derrick Henry. And I would say Hollywood Brown to the Chiefs. Why are we giving Mahomes more weapons?
Right. That for sure. That
That's
was crazy.
why.
There's been like the weirdest thing though for me is like the amount of moves that went from one division to the other. There's been like
Oh yeah, you talking about, yeah, that's been weird too.
there's been like so many of them.
That's
Pat
been weird
Lee,
too.
there's been Saquon Barkley went from the Giants to the
Yeah.
Eagles. That's like
I forgot about that one. That may be the craziest. That
that.
is the craziest. That's the craziest. That's craziest.
You see what happened with like him and one of the Giants reporters?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I seen him in Runday Barber.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So funny. It's
Or
crazy.
is it, yeah, Runday or Tiki? One of them. That might be Tiki.
Yeah, I think I don't remember. I'm not sure, but it was one of them for sure.
That's probably the craziest one. I see the guys going from the Steelers to the Ravens, and to the Ravens to Cincinnati. I see all that. That's
It's kind of
yeah.
anyway,
Hey man.
Xavier, thank you so much for taking your time and joining my show today. Did you enjoy our time together?
Yeah, I did, man. I had fun, man. I had fun.
Thank you so much.